Hey guys, what's up? Ruben here from the Midnight Garage. We got Case's Ride and Drive EG sedan in the background because we're going to do an interior swap today. No engine related updates today as we're going to work on the interior, but you know, updates will come soon. Very soon. So a couple of days ago we picked up a black SCR Ferio interior and that's what we're going to swap in the car today. Even though Case has a right-hand drive EG sedan with a black interior, he has a grey cloth seats in them, which in my opinion don't look as good as the black seats, which I think will look a whole lot better. So what is it that makes the EG Ferio sedan interior so special? Well, it's the rear seat setup. As you can see, it's a two singular seat setup with a center console in between, whereas all the other EG sedan models had like a rear bench setup, which could fold down. This is, well, to be honest, not as practical as all the other interiors, but it's a heck of a lot cooler. Why is this interior so rare? Well, that's actually because the two rear seats are definitely not as practical as a bench setup that can fall down, because you lose a whole lot of practical space, plus you can only seat 4 people in your car instead of 5. So a lot of people who bought the Honda Civic sedans, they bought it for the rear seat so they could fit 5 people in there. And you couldn't do that with a VTI or a Ferio or an SCR. So these cars were actually pretty rare. I did have a conversation with one of the Honda dealers here locally, and they did told me that actually nobody wanted to buy the VTIs back in the day because they wanted to fit 5 people in there. So they all bought the ESI models, which didn't have the cool rear seat. But I thought that was pretty cool anyways, and because it's so rare, it just makes it a whole lot cooler in my opinion. Well, a little comparison between the new seat and the old one. As you can see, the side supports are much better for the new one. You can see that this seat has been more designed for racing and some lateral G-forces in comparison to the old one. And personally, I think this one feels a whole lot better. It kind of reminds me of the Honda Civic EF seats, which I do really like. Of course, it's not a fully fledged racing seat, but as far as the stock Honda seats go for EG, this is about as good as it gets. Also, I kind of skipped the whole how-to part because I think I've already done a how-to on seats, but in case you want to know, 12mm bolts, here 2 on the front and 2 in the back, and that's it. Yeah, even though I just swapped the front seats, I think that looks a whole lot better than the old seats. But so far for the easy bit, now the hard part, which is the rear seat. Old and boring seat for filthy casuals. New and exciting VIP seat for the JDM Master Race. Now I do really hope it's gonna fit. Well, one piece down, so far so good. I had to remove some minor brackets, but other than that it bolted straight in. Same goes for the other side, bolted straight in. Full seats installed, everything's plug and play. Now I only need to install the center console. Fortunately I can simply install them with a couple of Phillips head screwdrivers here and here. Alright, everything's nicely installed. I just noticed that the center console has some nice cup holders as well, which I think is very nice. And I think it looks really good. Much better than the stock rear seat, if you ask me. But this little panel here is missing though, and these original headrests are missing as well. So if you're watching this and you happen to have these panels laying around, feel free to post it in the comments and we might just buy them from you. Well, with everything installed, there's, in my opinion, one more piece that would really tie everything together, but I'm not sure if Case is going to buy that, and that's the Honda Access long armrest. It's an armrest that extends all the way to the back, so you basically get the idea of having a one continuous armrest that goes all the way from the front all the way to the back. And that kind of reminds me of a Mazda RX-8, which I really like. So maybe that's going to happen, probably not though. But even without the long armrest, I think this interior looks very nice right now. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos of Case's Ride and Drive Honda Civic. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.